Ever wondered how to build $1 million business? I'm Melanie and I built $1 million business by age 29. Now, I can't tell you all of the ways to do it because there are a million ways to be successful, but I can tell you how I did it. In this video, I'm going to give you the 4 biggest tips that I learned while building my $1 million business. The first tip that I learned is that you want to choose the right path. Now, I've always been ambitious from as long as I can remember, and so after college, I decided to start a marketing agency, and it was making me really good money. I had so much freedom and flexibility. I actually traveled around the whole world for 3 to 4 years, living just out of a suitcase, so it was a really good business. But I also looked into the future, and I knew that that wasn't the right vehicle to help me build $1 million business. I just couldn't do it. I wasn't passionate enough about it. It didn't scale quickly enough. It wasn't the right fit for me. I kept running my marketing agency because it was giving me really good income until I found the right opportunity, which was when I met my husband, Jordan, and he showed me eXp Realty, which is the brokerage that we're at. So I decided to get my real estate license. I knew that this was the opportunity that would help me build $1 million business in a fraction of the time, just because of all of the resources, all of the mentorship, all of the leverage, and really just what the opportunity was. If you're interested in that opportunity, you can watch my other YouTube video about why I got my license and joined eXp Realty and why I think it's the best opportunity in the world. But for now, just know that it's really about finding the right vehicle. For example, you could be driving a Porsche and giving it your all, but if you're driving an airplane, you're going to get that much faster. Not all things are the same. You want to work smarter and not harder. You want to put your effort and your skill set and your abilities into something that will really allow you to skyrocket it as fast as possible. Not all opportunities are the same. Don't make that mistake. Now, once you found the vehicle that you're going to use to build your $1 million business, don't listen to anyone who tries to talk you out of it. I wish that I could say that everyone that you meet is going to be really supportive of you and your drive and your focus and your ambitions, but that's just not the case. People are going to try to talk you out of it. People are going to tell you it's not possible. People are going to tell you you're wasting your time or that you should do something else. And they could be doing that for a variety of reasons, some of which include maybe deep down they just don't really want to see you succeed. Maybe they're jealous. Maybe they're projecting their own disbeliefs or their own regrets about life onto you. Maybe they actually think that it's not a good opportunity, but maybe they just haven't seen it as in depth as you have. There's a lot of reasons, and it doesn't really matter. What matters is that you tune them out, because they do not know what you know. They do not see what you see. They do not have that same drive that you have, and that's okay. You don't need to convince others. You just need to put your head down, stay focused, and keep going. When I decided to put all of my energy into building our team, the Royal Circle at eXp Realty, I got a lot of backlash from the people that really love me. And I know they truly love me, and they thought that they were doing me a favor by telling me that I was making a mistake and telling me I was focusing on the wrong things. But again, they just didn't understand what I understood. And I was confident in myself, and I knew that this was what I wanted because I had seen a lot of other success stories, and I just, for a lot of reasons that I'll get into in that other video, I knew that it was the right choice. So I didn't listen to them. But it was hard. That was probably one of the hardest things, and no one really talks about that unless they have already been in your shoes and tried something and failed something with exactly the same skill set and exactly everything that you have, which is impossible because no one can. Don't listen to them. It's just not helpful to listen to them because it's not going to get you where you want to go. And one of the biggest things that you need, which brings us to number 3, is the self-belief and the discipline. Now, it's going to be hard. You're going to fail a lot. You're going to get rejected a lot. You're going to have those days where you wake up and you say, you know, maybe I was wrong, and maybe this is the wrong choice, and maybe my friends are right, and you're going to want to give up. Don't do that. This is why it's so important to remember number 2. That's why I did number 2 first, because on those days you can't listen to them. You have to keep going. You have to be disciplined. You have to never give up. If you never give up, you never fail. You just found 1,000 ways that don't work. Every single day, if you keep trying, if you even just do 1% of your to-do list, or if you get 1% better in the thing, or you have 1% more conversations with the people you need to talk about, etc., before you know it, you will have grown so much and you will have learned so much. Now, will you have $1 million business? I can't tell you how long that's going to take you, but I know for me, in the thick of it, I felt like I wasn't making progress. I felt like I was getting rejected all day long, and it was so hard and nothing was working. And not every day, you know, some days I was really excited and motivated and passionate, but I had a lot of days where I just really wanted to quit. And no one talks about this either. Like, it's not like every day I woke up excited to work on my business and feeling successful and feeling optimistic. I had those days. Yeah, absolutely. But there were a lot of days, more days probably, that were hard than the days that were easy, especially in the beginning. I had to really rely on my mental strength and my belief in myself and my belief in the vehicle, which again, my number one is so important. You need to have those things so when it is hard, you know not to give up. Now, you can take a break. That is a great thing to do. If you're having a rough day, if you're just beating your head against the wall, take a break. You can call it quits at 10 in the morning, even if you just started working at 9. That's totally fine, but just don't give up. There were a lot of times where I would say, okay, this isn't my day. I'm gonna watch a movie, or I'm gonna eat some chocolate chip cookies, or whatever your coping mechanism is, but I always knew the next day is a new day. So you can feel frustrated, take a break, do not give up. The other thing that really, really helps is when you're having those thoughts is having the right people around you to remind you why you started and to be that success story. And that is the fourth thing that really will help you so much when you're building $1 million business or $1 billion business, if that's your goal. That's what my goal is. Stick around for that one. But having the right people around you is going to be the difference. It's going to make or break it, honestly. Not only will this help you on the days that you are doubting yourself and you don't have that belief, where you can say to them either, hey, I'm having a hard day, can you just give me a little bit of pep talk? Which that in and of itself is so valuable. But the other thing is you can look at people that are already on the exact path that you're on, just a couple steps ahead of you. Maybe it's 15 steps ahead of you and it doesn't feel like a couple, but if you can tell yourself, look, I know that they were where I am at one point. So if I just stick with it, one day I will be where they are. So for me, that is the amazing organization that I've been a part of at eXp Realty. On the days that were hard, I had so many people that I could talk to personally, that they were there for me and I knew them to be like, hey, I'm having a hard time, and they were able to coach me and mentor me. And on the flip side, there were so many success stories that I had just heard that even if I didn't know them, I could remind myself, hey, there's people making $1 million a month in passive income. Hey, there's people that were making $15,000 a month after 3 months of working on this. Hey, all of these stories that I just had memorized because I knew if it's possible for them, it's possible for me too. So quick recap, the 4 things that I think I could not have built $1 million business without these 4 things is 1, finding the right vehicle, 2, learning not to listen to the naysayers, 3, developing really strong mental fortitude and discipline, and 4, surrounding myself with mentors and coaches and people that have already succeeded in the area that I wanted to succeed. So if you're looking for help with any of those, especially that last one, if you're looking for a mentor, I coach and mentor all of the agents in the Rural Circle for free. Now that I built $1 million business, I just want to help as many people like you build $1 million business too. That's why I'm making this video. That's why I coach and mentor agents for free. So if you are interested, book a call down below. We can talk more about it. I also have a free masterclass if you are a broker or team lead and you are growing your real estate organization, team, brokerage. There's a free masterclass down below with the 3 biggest tips on how to build $1 million business for yourself. You can sign up for free. And if you like this video, please subscribe and hit the little notification. I post new videos every week all about all of these things: wealth, business, entrepreneurship, marketing, real estate, everything to help you build the life of your dreams. So hope to see you in the next one. In the meantime, remember, you are all kings and queens and abundance is your birthright. I'll see you at the top.